guys, welcome back to BigJon TV. On today's What's Cooking Wednesday, we're gonna make something that's been requested. This is macaroni and cheese, a classic American dish. Tastes way better when you make it at home versus the box stuff. Super simple, just a few ingredients, and we're gonna do it two ways. We've got stovetop and baked in the oven. Now I do already have a recipe for Instant Pot macaroni and cheese. I'll link it up above. Make sure you go check that out. But otherwise, let's get started. Alright, we're going to get our pasta started. Both of these recipes are going to call for 2 cups of macaroni. Realistically, you can use whatever pasta you like. This is good with shells, bow ties, but we're going to stick with traditional. We're going to let these cook for about 6 to 8 minutes. We want one pan to be al dente, little undercooked. That'll be our baked macaroni and cheese. And the other pot will go ahead and cook all the way to completion. So about 6 to 10 minutes. Alright, the pasta for our baked is nice and undercooked, just barely soft to the teeth, still a little bit of chew left to them. We're going to get these drained off. In our pan, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter and toss our noodles back in. Go ahead and let that butter kind of just coat those noodles while we go get the sauce ready. Don't return that to the heat. Alright, the sauce for our baked macaroni and cheese begins with 3 eggs. Give those a quick whisk.
Hi, people.
You want to give that a stir, Jamie?
Yep. I need to scoot over.
Yeah, you do. You stir that up. Let's move it back right here. Next, we're going to add in 2 cups of whole milk.
I like whole milk. Whoa, that actually makes it so fast.
Next, we're going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of dry mustard, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a pinch of salt and pepper. All right. Next, we're going to add in, this is 2 cups of cheese. We're going to save maybe a 1/2 cup or so in the bottom here to put on the top. So you mix the rest of that in.
Okay.
Once I get it off my fingers. There we go. Stir it real good.
Ugh. What I like to do is mush it.
Don't mush it, stir. Because you're just going to push it all onto the bottom. Alright, does that look like it's nice and stirred up? Alright, let's take this one out. Alright, now we're just going to pour our macaroni.
And cheese.
No, this isn't the cheese. The cheese is in there.
And the macaroni.
These are our noodles. They're going to go in there. They're coated in a little bit of butter.
They can't be macaroni right. They can't be macaroni and cheese right now because they have no cheese.
Right, the cheese is in the bottom. Alright, give those a stir, bud.
Okay. I want to try one.
Stir it from the bottom like this.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay, can you do that?
Okay.
And then we've got a lightly buttered baking dish.
Why can I not do this?
Alright, looks good to me.
Run a little bit more.
Okay. Perfect. And then we will pour it into our baking dish.
Yeah.
Try not to make a huge mess.
Wow.
Try. Now we're going to take our last bits of extra cheese and spread it over the top.
I do it.
You want to keep doing that? I'll go get the breadcrumbs here.
Guys, it's going to take a little while.
Alright, and we're using panko breadcrumbs. I just feel like these are extra crunchy, crispy. We're just going to...
Let me try one.
Give me just a minute and I'll sprinkle some on your hand. Here, put your hand out.
Good. How's my hand? Ow.
So overall, that was about a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs sprinkled along the top. This is going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes.
That looks cool.
And while that's baking away, we'll finish our stovetop mac.
Okay.
All right, we are back on the stovetop to work on our stovetop mac and cheese. In our pan, we've got a 1/4 cup of butter. To that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of flour. And we are making a roux for our cheese sauce. The difference between the stovetop and the oven mac and cheese really is just the way the sauces are cooked and thickened. In the oven, it's thickened with eggs, and on the stovetop, it's thickened with flour. A bechamel. You really want to cook this butter and flour mixture for about 3 to 5 minutes till it gets kind of brown and a little bit thicker looking. You need to cook out the raw taste of the flour, otherwise it will not taste good with your mac and cheese. Once our roux cooks down a little bit, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of dry mustard powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Next, we're going to add in 2 cups of whole milk.
Boiling.
Make sure you stir this really well so that there's no lumps. And we'll let this come back to a boil. You'll start to see this kind of thickening up. And next we'll add in 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. And this is sharp cheddar, or as our friends in the UK would call it, extra mature. Stir to combine. Add our noodles back in. And that is it. Beautiful, creamy macaroni and cheese. Ooh, check it out. Our baked mac and cheese is out of the oven. It's got a delicious crispy crust. It is smoking hot. We're gonna let it cool a bit and then we'll give this a taste. All right, we've got the family sitting down. We're gonna compare and see whether they like the baked or the stovetop better.
Yep.
I've made both for them in the past and I think they like them both.
I do. I don't
So
have
we'll
a
see.
preference.
So you don't even know the difference, but now you're gonna have them both sitting in front of you at the same time.
How do you want to do this?
Why don't you hand me the other spoon and I'll give him a scoop of this one.
Perfect.
One. Okay, how about this? The stovetop. That's what I was about to say. Down
On
like
one
that,
side?
down like that.
Perfect. So here, Maddie, you take that one.
Nice cheesy texture on that
Mac and
without being
cheese.
crazy. Like,
Ooh, I love the crunchy.
I want to tell you something. You know what I
All
love
time.
with stovetop mac and cheese?
what?
Ketchup.
Well, try them without, and then we'll get some ketchup for you, okay?
I can't.
No, well, yeah, get a fork, you silly.
I can't.
Here, I'll trade you.
Thank you. Perfect. Excellent.
Sorry for my
Is there
arm in
another
your face,
fork
buddy.
Yes, there is. One for you, Jess.
Oh,
All right. See the
Good,
steam
good.
coming off that? It is hot,
It's
ready to
super
go.
hot.
Let's jump in with the stovetop because it's not quite as steamy. Mmm.
It's got a very mild cheese flavor for
Yeah.
being sharp cheddar in there. You really have to go with the sharp cheddar or you're going to get zero flavor. Now,
And
if you wanted... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say it tastes like real cheese.
Right.
That's the best part.
But if you were to use a mild cheese, it would taste like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But you could get fancy. You could add a smoked cheese in here. You could add something like Swiss or Gouda.
Pepper jack, make it spicy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the
a good one.
stovetop's good.
All right, I'm jumping to the baked.
I'm gonna jump to the bacon a little bit. I'm just gonna finish my stove.
You're gonna eat a stove?
Well, no duh.
Totally different texture, totally different mouthfeel, totally different taste, but it's just as good.
So, almost identical ingredients in these. I think that the stovetop captures more of the cheese flavor,
Yeah.
Yep.
and the oven baked, I love that crispy topping.
Yep.
Now, if we could have a stovetop with the crunchy coating on
There you
top.
go.
Best of both worlds, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Or we just have a robot do it.
Picking a favorite out of these two would be really, really difficult. These are both excellent.
I think Jamie got all the cheesiness from the stovetop or
Yeah,
the baked
he
one.
did. All right, dude, dig into that one. Let's see what you think. Because he's honestly, he's a little bit hesitant of that kind because it's not his normal kind.
Right.
Oh, it's hot.
But he did eat all of his stovetop with no ketchup.
That's good, man. Dig in there, dude. What do you think, Manny? If you had to pick one.
Baked,
Good.
sure.
Awesome.
I personally would go for the stovetop. I like a creamy,
That one and that one.
cheesy mac and cheese.
Yep.
And the stovetop is super simple. I love them.
Oh my gosh.
Too
So
much
good?
goodness. 2 thumbs up. Nice.
You like that
For
one too,
both
huh?
of them.
Good. I'm glad you tried it.
All right. So what do we tell them, Jamie?
Like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Wait, I want to tell you guys. You can do it whenever you want.
Oh, well, thanks. Good job.
At any time.
Anytime during the whole video.
Yep. There's a hashtag going out there that says, what's it, like before you watch or
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So that's a good one. We like that.
Yep.
So thanks you guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support. And Jess is a great cook. Fantastic.
No.
What?
That's the best meat cook.
That is true.
I can't argue with that either. But everything else, Jess, Jess is the best.
Holy crap, I got the boom.
Oh, yeah. There's some hot pockets in that.
Hot pocket.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.